Hello Aries. Now we are into the month of August, and the solar chart in August is always for the Leo because the sun has entered their sign. But for you Aries, the sun enters your house of fun, and this is one of your periods where you will experience your personal pleasures. You can probably think, dream, visualize, and anticipate and have loads of fun in your personal life. Even professionally, you could be doing well and having fun time at your job. So now that the sun has entered your house of fun, you also enter your yearly personal pleasures. Right? It's party time and encourages you to explore the fun and the pleasures of life. So explore. Emotionally, just let yourself free. You need to do things which interest you personally. This rapturous time becomes very strong. Now, why does it become very strong? Because Jupiter has also entered your fifth house, which encourages expansion in all forms. Now, whether this expansion is personal or whether professional is completely up to you. You need to do things which interest you. You need to do things which makes you happy. And once the mind and heart is happy, trust me, you could probably visualize and realize all what you want. Right. So the Jupiter has also entered your fifth house and encourages expansion in all forms, personally as well as professionally. For you Aries, listen carefully. 40% of the planets are retrograde. Okay, so since 40% of planets are retrograde, and the most important retrograde for you is the planet Venus. Now Venus very rarely goes retrograde. Now this planet has gone retrograde and it began on the 25th of last month. Now when the Venus is retrograde, what does it do to you? This means that an overall review is important both in your financial and your love life. Now if you see, I said earlier that this is a time of expansion. Right, because the sun has entered your personal pleasure and Jupiter has entered your fifth house. So you should visualize and you should realize the dreams and expand in the spheres whichever you want. At the same time, I'm also cautioning you that the Venus is retrograde, which happens very rare. But when the Venus retrograde, it doesn't mean anything lost. It doesn't mean that you wouldn't be able to realize your dreams. It just means take a step backwards. Review your financial and your love life and then start visualizing and working towards the way you would like it to be. Understand? So you step back, you review your financial position, you review your love life and visualize how is it that you would like to be and then start working towards it. Okay? Now, this means that an overall review is important both in your financial and your love life. Now is the time to do window assessment and not take any major decisions regarding investments or purchases or love life. So you go ahead and do window shopping. Go ahead and start making your blueprints. Start drawing that this is what you would like your life to be, or this is what you visualize that these are the things you need. So rather than going and doing impulsive shopping or taking impulsive decisions and executing them, make your plans. That is what it says. So once you make your plans, now is the time to do window assessment and not take any major decisions regarding investments or purchases or your love life. Do your homework and leave decision making for a later date. So when the period is good, you visualize, you work towards planning. Once that planning is done, we'll do execution at a later date when the planets start moving forward ahead. So that way you meet with least bit of obstacles. So now is the time to do window assessment and not take major decisions regarding investments or purchases or your love life. Do your homework and leave decision making for a later date. Venus retrograde does not stop earnings or love, it just asks for reassess. Now here is where I'm explaining to you all that Venus doesn't say give up. Venus just says reassess, take a step backward. and see whether you are on the right track or not. If you're not on the right track, or the path is a little, I would say, rocky, then you just need to smoothen up the surfaces and start walking on it again. So, Venus retrograde does not stop earnings or love, it just asks for reassess, or the growth rate becomes a wee bit slow. See, sometimes when we are walking in life, we are not always running. We do take small gaps, we do take small breaths, then we do take small steps. And then once we have rejuvenated, we again start walking fast. Similar is where life is concerned. When these planets are going retrograde, things just slow down a little bit. But this slowing down also gives us a lot of time to reassess, to rethink, to reorganize, to restructure your life. So now is the time when you restructure your life, and the things are going slow. Doesn't mean that it's a loss, doesn't mean that it is a defeat, it is just a little delay, and soon you will start making your money again, and soon your love life will become smooth. Now Venus is traveling with Jupiter from the 3rd to the 6th of August. Sometimes these planets work in coordination. They work parallelly to each other. So now this time for you Aries, Venus and Jupiter is traveling together, and they're traveling together from 3rd to the 6th of August. So there can be some interesting twists. See, Venus, the planet of love and beauty, and Jupiter, the planet of abundance. So beauty, love, and creativity is going along hand in hand with abundance. Now what does this mean? Luck in speculations can be experienced for the better between the 3rd and 6th. So if you use your brains, and if you use your intuitions, whatever you are working towards is bound to bring in good results. So when Jupiter and Venus are traveling, luck in speculations can be experienced for the better between the 3rd and 6th. Also between the 26th to 28th August. If you keep these dates in mind, trust me that whatever you do, you will benefit from it. But in case you have no knowledge about speculation, you could always use the borrowed brains, which means your money and a person who is experienced in it. When you utilize 3rd to 6th August and you utilize the 26th through 28th August, things are bound to do good to you. So there are interesting twists and turns. Jupiter makes a major move into your 6th house of health. So Jupiter, when it is making a major move and your 6th house is depicting your health and work on the 11th of August, it will remain there till 2016. So health has to be monitored, right? And work also has to be monitored. If there are any glitches that you see anywhere or niggling problems, don't neglect. Immediately attend to it. Whether it's your health, whether it's your work. Now this is a period which is very, very productive. This is a period which is great for those seeking jobs or want to move on professionally from one place to the other. So when this period is good, this means that this month in August, the job seekers should go all out seeking their opportunities. See, opportunities are always there. It's only that suddenly when your realizations come is when you can grab the opportunities. Okay, now it's great for those who are seeking job or want to move on professionally. Your career planet Saturn also on August 2nd. So initially the Saturn was retrograde. Now the Saturn has started moving ahead and it starts moving ahead from August 2nd. So you will get clarity and direction in whatever you seek to know. Things will be much more clearer to you. You will get the answers to the questions that you have been wanting. So suddenly you will see that things are looking up for you, not because the universe is just giving you the mental clarity. And the universe is telling you that if you open your ears and eyes, probably you will grab opportunities much faster now. So in the coming months, you will be able to take overt actions and consolidate your working place. So in a couple of months from now, whatever planning you've done now or whatever readiness that you have in your mind can be executed in the coming months. So this way, this month for you Aries is completely full of planning. Now, all this the predictions that I give are basically generalized for every zodiac. But every individual has its own horoscope. So there are certain details. If you're interested into knowing the details about yourself and the predictions for the monthly, then it'll be nice if you could visit my website and subscribe for your individual personalized detailed horoscope.